Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Spacefarers, and welcome to another episode of Starfield. I'm Cobalt, Thorium, and we're on Sidonia. Wait, where's the way back into the... Oh. Right, I went off to the side to have a nice little cinematic picture there. I forgot where I was going to. So, right now we're working on the Red Devil's quest. Actually, maybe I should let you guys know what I was doing in the meantime. So, right, we left off on we were on some planet. I want to say it was in the Narian system. Actually, I think it was. It was this one here, Nira. We were hanging out on Nira, and I was about to go into the desert mineral plant. I went in there. It's just a regular, like, another stamped out prefabbed location. It's not interesting at all. I did manage to kill a couple of the guards using stealth and the corrosive Arun pain blade, which enabled me... Oh, no, wrong thing. Come on. Which enabled me to buy the next level of concealment, this one here, which gives us running while sneaking doesn't affect stealth. Ranged sneak attacks now do 3 times more damage, and your melee stealth attacks do 5 times normal damage. So that is pretty cool. It's not great though, and we have to kill. As you can see, I also managed to kill 2 more enemies here. But we have to kill 30 of them. And this is the one that we really want here. The chameleon-like ability when completely still and sneaking. Yeah, so, I mean, it'd be great to get all the way to the end of this, but I really want this chameleon-like ability. We see that our companion here, Andrea, has that ability, and it's pretty cool, and I want it, but... I mean, I'm not much of a melee fighter, so... Alright, where are we going here? That's not what we're doing. We're doing... return to the Red Devil's headquarters. Actually, this is the wrong place, isn't it? Damn it.
How's the saying go?
Alright, so back outside. And then we'll just teleport over there. So how's everybody doing? I've been playing a lot of Helldivers. Helldivers is a much better game than this. The gameplay is like really tight and it's very satisfying. And you can get into these like interesting situations where it's like you're trying to do something crazy and it actually works, and everybody on the team's like, I can't believe that just happened. You know, it's great. I'm kind of tempted to start like a Helldivers specific channel and just talk about Helldivers content, because I'm kind of obsessed with that right now. It's only been out for a couple weeks, but...
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinion.
Londinion, Doctor. I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
So she's going to create an even worse monster to fight the other monsters? Is that what I'm getting out of
You
this?
remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees?
I do. I remember, sure. Or doesn't ring a bell. Or wait, there's a thing that eats terramorphs? Let's do a recap. Questions first.
Take that as a no, then. Yes, there are. Apparently, the Asylees were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps.
That's very
We thought
short-sighted.
they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens.
Whoa, what the hell is
As you can
that?
see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected.
I don't see how that
We
could
could
eat a
speed up their
terramorph.
breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
Alright, are these Asylees things dangerous? Or could Asylees really clean up whole worlds like you're describing? Let's ask about the dangerousness.
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asylees were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock.
They're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up.
Could Asylees really clean up whole worlds like you're describing?
All our data suggests so. Asylees, they're impressive hunters. The few tests we've been able to run, well, they more than got the job done. They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests they're able to thrive just about anywhere, and we plan to selectively breed them so they can hunt terramorphs wherever they're hiding. Which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the terramorph data. On worlds where Asylees were present, terramorphs weren't. This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our worlds, Asylees are somehow cleaning that up as well. These creatures are good at what they do.
I'm not sure I like the idea of introducing random aliens to human worlds across the galaxy. Or using aliens to our own ends. Sounds like the Xeno-warfare team, all over again. Or, sounds like that could actually work. Okay, so I don't like this because, well, first off, I don't trust her. This is also really bad writing, I do have to say. But this is also reminiscent of basically what Europeans did with Australia, which is, I don't know if they brought rabbits or something like that, but they brought...
Still with us?
Yeah, I mean, they must have brought them there as opposed to, like, them, like, being stowaways on a boat. Like, rats get spread around by stowing away on boats, but I don't think bunnies would do that. But they got rabbits to Australia, and then they started to overpopulate and overwhelm the local ecosystem. So then they brought foxes to deal with it, and then the foxes became a problem. So it's like, yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of that. So both of these things I like in terms of answers. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
Thinking?
Using aliens to our own end sounds like Xeno-warfare team all over again because it's kind of judgy and I don't like her. We're basically accusing her of never changing her ways by saying this, so let's do it. Using aliens to our own ends sounds like Xeno-warfare team all over again.
I I suppose that's a fair comparison. Except that this time, we'd be protecting human lives, not ending them.
I don't
Now,
trust you.
There is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees.
All right. What kind of risks are there with the microbe?
Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie.
All right. And who exactly is going to be doing all of this work, dispersing the microbe or the Asylees?
Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like the Vanguard will actually be picking up a fair bit of it. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on which route we're taking.
Okay. Then let's discuss how we make these plans a reality. Or it sounds like you're playing with fire. I vote for the Asylees. Or if it's up to me, I'd deploy the microbe. Anything less could mean lives lost. I hate to say this because it's bad writing, but I'm probably going to go for the Asylees. I think that microbes, it has the possibility of doing something unexpected and mutating. And it sounds like the Asylees, once they wipe out the terramorphs, if they wipe out the terramorphs, then it's just a food supply for humans. But, I mean, that's part of the bad writing. It's just like, oh, yeah, these things eat terramorphs, and then humans can eat them. It's like, oh, geez. And we ate them to extinction. It's like, so stupid. But, I mean, it is probably the better choice. That sounds like you're playing with fire. I vote for the Asylees.
They are quite handsome creatures, almost serpentine, even.
Always thought they looked a little more avian myself, but they put the terramorphs to shame when it comes to charm. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. Years of work. Even just getting these plans off the ground is going to take time. And all routes are going to require some highly specific materials to make things work. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need.
Londinion.
All paths lead to Londinion.
Yep. The planet overrun by terramorphs? Isn't that suicide? We've been there before, actually.
It's dangerous, yes. But Kaiser, Percival, and I, we've trained for this. And you're not so green yourself. And the last thing I want right now is for the UC to stick us with some gung-ho jarhead who's gonna put us and the mission at risk. Captain, you're the reason we're all here right now. You're the person I think can help us finish it. Will you join us on this?
Are we even allowed on Londinion?
It's certainly not encouraged, but the UC's given their sign-off for this excursion. This trip is all above board.
Londinion has an Asylees population.
It was the central hub for Asylees processing during the Colony War. But, and this part's exciting, the terramorph data suggests Asylees were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the terramorphs, came from that same world. which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. The Aseles were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Aseles were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinion could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. And the key to its end.
Right? Listen, I need some time, or if this is what it's going to take, or then let's waste no more time, Londinion, here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinion's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinion, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Eager to help, if I can.
All right, cool. All right, I guess that's that for here. Can we just get back to the ship from here? Or do we have to go outside? All right, one thing I want to do is stop in at Alpha Centauri. We have some contraband from Nera, and I want to get it off the ship. So let's go to Jemison. Excuse me. And let's just set a course.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Well, that was convenient because I should have saved beforehand. So we kind of lucked out there. Oh, that's right. I don't want to land yet. We have to get up. Because this game is pedantic. It's weird that you can access ship inventory when you're like building stuff, but not when you're trying to store stuff. Alright, what else do we have here? I don't think there's any in there. Notes, aid, ship parts. We should take these med packs. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. Now we can land. Like, what I mean by that is it's kind of inconsistent. It's like we don't have to be sitting in the ship captain's seat to pilot around like you just saw. But at the same time, it's like it's very specific about inventories. It's very like it's very inconsistent. It's like, should we go through all the
I'm
steps?
still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Like, should we be forced to go through all the steps and make it like ultra realistic, or is skipping around for the sake of convenience okay, you know? And it doesn't, it just seems really inconsistent about that. Do we want to store any more of this? I think we can store that. We have a fire extinguisher. Yeah, I don't think we need that gene tag anymore. Project Dominion? Do we still need this? Okay, I guess we do. Alright, so from here we can go straight on out to the Ptolemy system, which is where Londinion is. Or forward base 441. I believe that's where Londinion is. It's like the ruins of Londinion. What the hell? Oh. It's just some practicing. It's interesting that they're letting us just take everything now.
I pride myself on knowing every person that steps foot on this planet, but I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting? Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Molly, UC Vanguard. You're expecting me. Or I'm with the collection team. Or I'm just here for coffee. Black, 2 sugars, please. That is a terrible answer. Terrible writing. What does she have to do with coffee? That doesn't make any, like... It's terrible writing. Alright, we'll go with the top one. Captain Molly, UC Vanguard. You're expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this.
Well, we're the ones who
Then
actually
this must be the rest of your outfit.
discovered the problem.
Commander Hatum, no need for introductions, Major Sanon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinion is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sanon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
Alright. By the backboard there, I realize now why I'm just here for the coffee, black, 2 sugars, is because this is an abandoned terror brew, it looks like. Alright. So questions first. Ve Victus bombed this place. Why would he do that? You wouldn't even send a rescue party? Or can you tell us what we're going to face out there? Let's go with that question first.
Terramorphs, and plenty of them. Outside our little sanctuary here, much of the planet is theirs. For that reason, we keep our trips into the city to a minimum. That also means our intel becomes largely historical once you go much beyond the defenses. It's also why I want to make sure I'm being crystal clear. Out there, you're on your own.
You wouldn't even send a rescue party?
We are unwanted guests on this planet, and, as a rule, I don't put my people in any more risk than is absolutely necessary. We've got it hard enough out here. So, no, there will be no cavalry sweeping into the rescue.
Ve Victus bombed this place? Why would he do that?
The initial Terramorph outbreak that overran Londinion during the tail end of the Colony War came as a complete shock. Waves of the creatures appeared out of nowhere, and the city was quickly overwhelmed. There were some attempts at evacuation, but Ve Victus decided more definitive action was merited. He ordered the spaceport to be bombed, ensuring no other ships could leave the city, halting the spread of the outbreak but leaving large sections in ruins and condemning countless lives. And the intervening 20 years have only made Londinion more hostile, not less. So my people will not be coming for you out there. Understood?
Sounds like fun. Sure. Now take us to your heaviest ordnance, please. Or understood, ma'am. I don't expect backup. Yeah, heavy ordnance.
We'll do our best. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
All right. You can pinpoint the location of samples all the way out here.
Pinpoint's a bit strong.
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. It'll be up to you, Kaiser, and I to find the things.
Or I'm with Percival. Let's get this over faster, Ray, when you are. I'm in no rush. Let's go.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Sounds good. Optional, collect your gear. Or inform Hadrian you're ready to move out. Let's just see what the gear is first. It's in here. Yeah, it looks like it's inside. Or either it's in here or it's in the chunks. Okay, here we go. Refined Equinox is pretty weak. What are you doing? Alright, we got some legendary stuff though. So, armor plate advanced UC anti-Xeno power pack. Good stats. Sturdy, which is negative 15 incoming. Fastened, plus 20 carry capacity. Wow, that's actually probably better than what we have. Armor plated, minus 10% incoming physical energy and EM. And it's a power boost pack. Then we also have the Incendiary Advanced UC Anti-Xeno Space Helmet. Good stats once again. I don't like how the thermal is down, or actually everything except for radiation. Beast Hunter, minus 15% damage from alien enemies. Analyzer, plus 10% damage to scan targets, which we've already done. Incendiary, 10% chance to ignite nearby attackers. I'd actually try that out. Then we have the Sentinels Advanced UC's anti-Xeno spacesuit, legendary status. Physics is down and EM is down, but energy is up. I don't like how it's so low on thermal. Zero thermal. It's cold out here. Beast Hunter, minus 15% damage from alien enemies. Auto-medic, automatically use a med pack when hit and health is below 25%, once every 60 seconds. It's not terrible. Sentinel, 75% chance to reduce damage by 50% while standing still. We should definitely bust out the Tranquility. Before we do this mission. Why are they giving us those horrible guns when they have these good guns here?
Going out there willingly.
If we got frostbite, we're inside. No, I'm not gonna touch it. I don't want to accidentally get on these people's bad side.
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
So a lot of these guns are like clipping over each other now. I just like how we can just take anything we want now. Alright, let's get out of here. We have to talk to what's her name? Adrian. Because she's now...
Complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Still clear.
Duly noted, Commander.
I like the animation on this big bot. Not so much as walking, but as like dialogue, how he sort of tips his head back and forth like a dog.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Sure. Wait, are you nervous?
Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Now, are we doing this or not?
Nope. Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city.
Well, this is exciting.
Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
All right. Ooh, we have enemies. I don't understand what's going on here. It says terramorph, but that is not a terramorph.
Shit. These things, they're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more controlling them.
So just leveled up. I forgot about the their ability to like dominate the minds of other creatures. So now I see Terramorph Thrall, and it makes a bit more sense.
Safety's off. Be advised. Possible threat detected. System suggests hostiles in area.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the Morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint. but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
I guess we just can't go in there. Alright, I'm not sure where to go then. I mean, it looks like it's through here. As we stack negative statuses. Maybe we should change helmets. No, that's pretty good thermal resistance. Yeah, we gotta keep... Okay. So how do we get over there? If we can't get through here. Because there's no way through here. Maybe we can go through here. Nope. How do I do that scan thing? I have no idea how to get over there. Okay, now the scan thing is working. Where do I go? Scan thing, tell me. Oh, this way. Well, this is annoying. Wants to across here? Oh, come on.
Need a moment to walk that off?
This is ridiculous. Like, this is actually the way that we're supposed to go? Come on, get up there. There's gotta be a better way over there. Yeah, we can't make that jump. What the hell? Get off me. Come on. I don't like the run system in this. Where you have to be moving before you push the run button for it to work. And when you only have a tiny bit of space, you have to do like press the forward button, then the run button, then the jump button in like the very short amount of time, like the very short runway that you have to sort of get up to speed. All right, Digipex. What the hell?
Here! I'm over here! Oh god! Please don't let me die! It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
There you are. Our integrity compromised.
I cannot wait to kill you.
I'm sure there will be more of them. 2 is an awkward number. It's worth a lot for a knife. I'm pretty sure I saw something over here as I was turning my head. As we slowly freeze to death here. I don't know. My theory that there would be more than 2 seems to be incorrect.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Alright, well, it seems pretty clear that the reason why Kaiser knows is because he helped plant the Terramorph outbreak. I mean, I hate to say that's kind of predictable, but it seems like it's going to be fairly predictable. Well, hopefully these steam tunnels can give us a little bit of shelter so that we can recover from those various injuries.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. A real marvel.
Oh, I wonder if it's spores or something, or where the Terramorphs come from. Anyway, I think that we should probably wrap it up here, so... because this is probably going to turn out to be more of an in-depth, lengthy quest. It seems like we're kind of getting towards the end here, and we're soon going to have the answers that we're looking for. So, and maybe those will show up in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hit the bottom of my mouse pad so I can aim any lower. Anyway, thank you very much for... Oh, jeez. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Jeez, I cannot hit anything. Alright. Third time's a charm. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe they just spawn endlessly. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.